Okay, welcome. This is meditation, and I am Rebecca, and I welcome you. Please, I say it again. I'm having some allergies, so my eyes red and my voice is scratchy. So bear with me as we dive in. So the topic I've been working with this week is the idea of our inner flame, attending the inner energy. And the way I want to look at it today in meditation is the idea of the gut, right? We trust our gut. It is an intuitive brain. We hear about the gut brain sometimes in certain circles, and so I wanted to talk today about uniting the intuition of the gut with the wisdom and intuition of the third eye and finding a way of bringing that energy between the two areas as we work into a deeper meditative state. I'm feeling in this time like many of us are suffering from burnout, from a misalignment between how we want to live and how we see the world coming together. And it is a time when it's critical to tend this inner fire, this energy source within ourselves so that we can do what needs to happen. It's a very yogic concept. So I turn to my yoga sources, and what I hear is, or what I've read, is that fire is action and transformation, allowing ourselves to grow and become a better version of ourselves. This means taking action and leaving behind what no longer works. When our inner fire is strong, we dare to live our dreams and to be out there in the world doing what we believe in, living in alignment with who we are. Okay, so how do we determine what we stand for? What are our values? There is a yogic practice. It's part of the 8 limbs of yoga. Meditation is one, and movement, asana practice is another. But one of those limbs is pratyahara, which means self-study. And it's that idea of turning inward to see what's present. And no better way to do that than in our meditation. And it's why I will encourage you often when you are in your practice to have a piece of paper or a notebook next to you. It's not to journal. I know people are resistant to that idea, but really more to jot down what presents itself when you meditate. You come out of your meditation and there are thoughts that have popped into your head, or maybe you keep seeing the same image, and it's paying attention to those things. We talked about attention, right, last week. Paying attention to those things is what will help us to begin to hear the messages we're receiving from our inner selves. So once we identify a sense of meaning and purpose through our self-study, we have to find a way to fuel it. We need to take time to recharge, right? That burnout. We need to recharge, to reflect, to realign, and to protect our inner flame from situations and people that might put a damper on it, right? We need to keep it. We need to fuel so that we can go out and deal with difficult situations, right? And joyful situations. To stay present with ourselves and mindful of what we're doing, how we're doing, why, and to listen to our intuition. So our practice today will be awakening intuition, igniting inner fire, so that we can trust our gut and our inner wisdom and intuition, so that when we need it, we can draw upon it. Okay, small task today. So I'll lead you in just a moment to some breath And when we come to the end of the guiding, we'll go into quiet. And I will encourage you to come back to the sense of that inner fire, the sense of that inner intuition, whichever kind of image is really holding your attention. And as you breathe and turn inward, as thoughts, as distractions present themselves, as they will, notice and come back. Come back to the sensation, to the imagery, to the, the physical senses, whatever is working for you as your anchor, as your sacred center. Okay. So find your comfortable meditative seat, and your seat may be sitting up in a chair or on a cushion or on your couch. It may be lying down. Wherever you are, make sure that you feel supported, that you feel comfortable, that you have a sense of being able to expand and lengthen, to be awake and relaxed. And once you find that posture, take a moment to notice what's around you, to be aware of your environment, what's beneath you, the sense of the strength of the earth beneath you. And of course, that the earth has that inner core of fire that's deep, deep inside. So that's certainly something we can draw on for our meditation, for our energy. So feel that sense of depth beneath you. Feel that sense of support, but also that inner blaze of the earth. And then notice what is around you. The image on my screen is actually from yesterday's sunrise. And this is unfiltered, that the fire in the atmosphere, right? So be aware of what is around you. What does your room feel like? What are the colors and patterns and textures? Allow yourself to close your eyes if that's comfortable, or take a soft gaze, a more internal gaze. Beginning to notice things like sounds in your environment, and the light filtering in through your eyelids or lashes. Noticing the air moving. And then begin to notice your own breath without changing it, without judging it, just being aware of your breath. Noticing where you feel it, where it goes. I'm going to be working with a belly breath today. So I encourage you to bring your hands to either your solar plexus, just below your navel, or you could come down to your low belly, whatever feels more comfortable, or one hand in each spot. And to soften through the shoulders, through the neck and jaw, allowing the breath to have that sensation of dropping deep into your body. And as you inhale, see if you can feel the breath in the belly. Your hands may move away from you. And then as you exhale, they may sink and come a little closer. Of course, the breath doesn't actually go into your belly, but when we take these deep diaphragmatic breaths, the diaphragm presses down and creates that sensation of fullness in the belly. As you're breathing, softening, from the crown of your head down to your jaw, your neck and shoulders. Letting the inner body feel spacious, able to receive. Letting the lower body be heavy and connected to the earth. Relaxing through your legs. And concentrate on this breath into the belly. We've talked in the past about an inner flame and the idea of the breath being steady and smooth in order to keep that flame burning at just the right level. So you can, maybe that image is helpful. Stay here for a few breaths. And we'll release the belly breath for a few moments and begin to bring your attention instead to your third eye. That is the chakra that is in the center of your forehead, really deep inside. And it's our center of intuition and inner knowing. Sometimes it helps to just literally touch the spot, just a couple of taps. Hard to keep your hands up there. So, and then imagine that not that you're breathing into your third eye so much as that as you breathe, your third eye is lighting up just a little bit. This is your ability to be aware and to listen to your inner wisdom, your inner voice. And take a moment or two to connect to that space. And don't struggle if it's not easily accessible. Just make an image in your mind of a light or a spark in that place. And then release it. And we're going to now focus on a breath that comes in to expand through the belly, but then it rises up to the third eye, almost like a gentle flame that glows, or a light or a warmth that comes all the way up, connecting to that third eye. And then as you exhale, it drops down again and releases. So inhaling, the breath goes deep and then rises up right to that third eye. As you exhale, the breath just drops down and releases out, softening. Beginning to connect the wisdom of your gut with the wisdom of your third eye, your intuition, your inner knowing. And as you breathe here, as thoughts and images come up, notice them. And then come back to the sensation of that breath moving from gut to third eye and back. We'll come into some quiet. begin to deepen your breath, bringing small movements into the body. If you're lying down, roll to one side and pause. And when you feel ready, make your way back up to sitting, allowing your attention to stay deeply inward for another moment or two. We'll seal our practice with a single chant of Om for the community we create when we practice together. If you'd like to join, bring hands together at heart center and we'll take a breath. Om. Om Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Jai Bhagwan. May the light in each of us be victorious. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me and with each other.